everybody, Norm from Tested here at Monsterpalooza 2018. I'm here with Christian, who founded Quantum Creations Effects. You guys make costumes and props for all sorts of things?
Yeah, we actually specialize in especially costume and makeup effects and building creatures and everything. We also do especially props as well, be it something that goes on a costume or someone actually handles.
Well, something that definitely caught my eye, is catching a lot of people's eyes here at Monsterpalooza, is this. I was just drawn to it because of the kind of steampunkish, cobbled together look, but I realized it's a Pip-Boy from Fallout.
Absolutely, yes. We worked with on a commercial for Pip-Boy, and so we kind of worked with them, doing some sketching and just getting the look, that they developing the look with them, and because they had the look, but they had specifics that they wanted in there. So we after we got that concept finalized and everybody was cool, we went into production mode, and basically most everything here is all kit bashed. It's things that are found objects and things are trying to get the essence of the design.
Yeah.
With the exception of a couple components like the keyboard and the dials and stuff like that were actually 3D sculpted, 3D generated, and so forth, printed.
A lot of machine parts here to get it all wrapped around.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, functionally, it's just some lights on it. Some of the tubes light up. Maybe there's some little action here, but not a heck of a lot of function, but where it needs it, basically.
Is this representative of the type of work that Quantum Creations does in terms of props, where it's a mixture of 3D modeled and kit bash?
Absolutely. I mean, it depends. It'll depend on the time frame, budget, and so forth. We can do things that are 3D sculpted and everything from scratch, or we can just do a combination of kit bashing, found objects, and modifying. It just depends on time frame and budget, but either way, we'll make something really cool.
I noticed some other projects from the past. You guys did the Watchmen costumes for Zack Snyder's Watchmen.
Yes,
Tell me about that.
Okay, well, Watchmen was great because it was a big jump into the actual, especially costume world for us back then. We worked on, we did a Night Owl from head to toe, we did a comedian from head to toe, we also did Osmandius, and we also did the Rorschach mask. Wow. So these are all things that we did from scratch. And it was a great project for us. I think it's probably, if not the finest work, one of the finest pieces of work that we've done at Quantum, actually.
And that was over 10 years ago, where you had certain technologies and fabrication techniques then. Yes. Now we're talking about in 2018, you guys are still making costumes. Yeah. Can we check out some of the work you're doing here?
Absolutely, yeah. The costume world's changed a little bit in terms of specialty costumes. A lot back then with Watchmen and Tron. There was a lot of that foam, sculpted, molded foam aspect of the costume, but now we're getting away from some of that, not all of it, but doing more of just fabric-based and trying to do three-dimensional prints on the fabric, trying to get things dimensional with more fabrics and elements, and not using so much of the sculpted and foam. Because it's
a lot of mixed media.
Yeah, absolutely.
So because the cameras are better now, people are watching everything in high resolution. Absolutely. They can see the textures.
There's a lot of detail, So we can look at some of this stuff.
Yeah, let's go check it out. So Christian, we have you and your model here. What's your name?
Lilia.
Nice to meet you. And this is a costume you guys designed and built from scratch?
Yes, this is a costume, and these costumes back here, this whole display is something we designed in-house this year for Monsterpalooza. So we actually started this probably before Christmas, and so we did all the concepts before Christmas, and we started working on the base and figuring out, what exactly we wanted to do. Because what I wanted to do was do something that was different. I want to take a chance and not just do, stay in the genre, but do something that hasn't been done before. It doesn't have a fan base. It's not a game. It's not a film. It's nothing from Marvel or anything like that. So we ended up doing the concept. I wanted to showcase actually all the costume stuff. I wanted to get into something where I'm showcasing all the detail and all the function and everything. So we talked about how back in Watchmen you had more foam costumes. Getting away from all that and getting into stuff that's sculpted, molded elements like shoulder pieces and chest pieces and so forth, but trying to keep things three-dimensional in fabrics. We have three-dimensional prints on the fabrics here, if you can see, and then we're working in a lot of leathers and different fabrics and just punching up a lot of detail. I mean, all these little handmade pieces right here. This whole section is just something that's just probably got about 100 pieces in it, just for a little section of an arm. So we're really just going off on this. We went ahead, I'm thinking, if I'm designing this thing and I'm doing whatever the hell I want and I'm letting my people just go run with it, then we're going to go off and do something really cool.
It's
We got a
amazing
little
color
carbon
card.
fiber. Yeah, oh yeah, it's that's what it is. So we spent the time and money to do this for Monsterpalooza. Then I'll take it back to my studio, and it'll be a great marketing display. As you know, there's a lot of call for spacesuits and so forth in films these days. So I want to have something to showcase also the spacesuits. We can do something stylized, but form-fitted, and just something that'll catch a costume designer's eye.
And for actors who are wearing these potentially on set, it's something that has to be comfortable. So is this comfortable for you to wear all day?
Really comfortable.
Really comfortable?
It's
Awesome.
like second skin. I'm not lying. It's really amazing.
That's great.
That was
Very
one of,
cool.
one of the first things she said when she tried it out. She was very impressed with the comfort, because that is a big deal. And that's the thing too. When we're designing it, we can figure out those factors. What is practical and what's something you want to stay away from for comfort and durability and so forth. So,
Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet
hey,
you.
nice to meet you too.
It's a pleasure to meet you too.
Nice to meet you too. Stay safe.
Yeah.